Welcome to Practical Perspectives, Simple Solutions, where we delve into everyday challenges that interfere with our productivity and organizing goals, and we explore measures to help us to move forward in an optimal way. I'm Sherry Curley. I'm also known as the Practical Sort because I provide practical home organizing solutions. All views of guests are those of the guests and not necessarily shared by the Practical Sort. When I'm not working with clients, I'm out and about meeting the most fascinating people. Occasionally, when I come across women-owned businesses offering complimentary services that I believe could benefit my clients in some way, they will be featured in my blog and possibly podcasts and videos. Feel free to drop me a note at sherry@thepracticalsort.com. That's Sherry, Sherri, at thepracticalsort.com, to let me know if you find this series helpful or if there is someone you think I should meet. Let's see who's on deck today. Hi, I'm Sherry Curley. I'm also known as the Practical Sort because I provide practical home organizing solutions. I'm also an organizing motivator and speaker, and you can find me at thepracticalsort.com. That's thepracticalsort.com. And I'm here today with Sam Salenger. Sam is an intuitive empowerment coach, and she helps middle years or middle-aged women find their hell yeah. And you know, it's really interesting because when I first approached Sam about doing my monthly blog with me, and I asked her what her number one wish is for herself this holiday season, it was so creepy because she and I both picked the same thing. And what I don't understand is why this is so hard, and it's self-acceptance. It's something that I personally struggle with and so many women I know. So if you can shed some light upon that, please do.
Yes. Hey, so I have this conversation all the time because most women I know who happen to be in middle age are struggling with self-acceptance. And here's why I think it's so hard. We are taught how to read. We are taught how to do math. We're taught how to diagram a sentence. We are not taught how to accept ourselves, how to love ourselves, what to do when we have negative self-thoughts and these thoughts turn into patterns. And so self-acceptance is something we all struggle with from the very, very beginning of our lives. And so it is something that I've been challenged with as well, and I spend a lot of time thinking about and talking about.
And so how do we approach this thing? I don't know really how to define what self-acceptance is and how do we get there?
Yeah,
What's the magic sauce?
It's really, I think it looks different for everybody in some form, but I think at the core, self-acceptance is knowing at an intuitive level, at core level, that you are okay, that how you feel, what you think, and what you want, they're all right. And not only all right, but worthy of your time and effort. And so self-acceptance issues come up when we are constantly telling ourselves no, when something natural arises in us. So, and like I said, we weren't taught how to do it. And so we have to teach ourselves. And oftentimes we don't have time to do that until our middle age because we're in school, we're getting involved in partnerships, maybe having children or growing a career. So it's finally sort of around middle age that we have a chance to go, and then we go, oh, I don't even know if I like myself. And so, or I don't like myself. I don't like what's happening. And so we have to do this work at this time in our lives.
Oh, wait a minute. You're going to a point now where not only are we seeing that, but we've got so many transitions and changes happening in that time of life. Not only may there be hormonal fluctuations that are wreaking havoc with our lives, our kids may either be in the process of leaving home or have already left home.
Yep.
Marriages may be going through shifts. Our career paths may be changing. We're kind of searching for what is my purpose in life. And on top of that, we're having these doubts about ourselves. Take us through that.
Yeah.
How do we ground ourselves and then rock it?
It is so challenging. So this, I think, is the key is acceptance that nothing is guaranteed except change. Happiness is not guaranteed. Being a parent is not guaranteed. Being in a marriage or a relationship is not guaranteed, but change is guaranteed. So, especially now when our bodies are changing, the world is changing so fast. Everything is changing. being not in resistance to change can be a huge stepping stone to being not in resistance to ourselves.
Okay, that sounds really good, but take me through the step by step, because that sounds like something I want to do. I don't know how to do that, Sam.
So my number one tool and entry point for self-acceptance is gratitude. And it's important with gratitude to know that we have 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day in the typical brain.
Some of us have way more.
And so if we are just thinking our thoughts about gratitude and going, oh, I'm grateful for that, it's going to get lost in the tidal wave. But if we take some time, don't get scared, some time, very little time actually, the data shows that it doesn't take very much time to actually document our gratitudes, write it down, either on an app, typing it, or writing it down. It can have a huge impact. It's so different than if you just think, oh, I'm grateful for that, and it's gone. But if you sit down and write, I am grateful for, that's going to have an impact. So it doesn't take very long. I do this. Typically, I don't want to do it. I'm usually tired. I just want to go to bed. But I say to myself, just one thing. Just write one thing you're grateful for. It's good for your mindset. It's like exercising or eating right or brushing your teeth. I sit down to write one thing, and I usually end up writing more. But sometimes it's 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes. So it's not a huge commitment. It's nothing to be scared of.
Seriously, because you talk about the thoughts in your head. I can hear so many of my clients in my heads already telling me, I don't have time. But you can really just do this in a minute or 30 seconds.
You can
and that's good.
You can get free apps that will even send an alarm at 9:45 to say, what are you grateful for? And so there's so many ways to document your gratitudes. You can write them down on a slip of paper and put them in a jar and then pull them out on New Year's Eve. There's so many ways that you can do this that are quick and really impactful. One of my favorites is to get a gratitude buddy. Enlist somebody who needs this and text each other. That's writing. It's awesome.
Well, I can tell you that my clients often hear from me that work with somebody else, especially if you're a social type person. Doing things with somebody else not only will motivate you to do it, it holds you accountable to do it. So you can check in and go, hey, Sam, did you do your daily gratitude today? And
Yep, you can help each other. And that's what we need. I also think self-acceptance is knowing that we need other people. We don't have to do this alone. We shouldn't do this alone. We're not solitary creatures. We really need community right now. So finding somebody that really listens to you and understands you, finding a group, being in a group like where we met in my Reclaim Middle Age group. It's a meetup, and it really does help us know we're not alone.
Any final thoughts? Any gifts that you want to share for the holidays or going into 2020 with them?
I would love to suggest that self-acceptance is nothing more than practice. It's not magic. It's not a mystery. It really is practiced. It really is committing to a habit, to getting a habit, small, tiny steps, starting with gratitude, and then add something else, and then add something else. And before you know it, you're feeling better.
Well, the gift that I would love to leave with the followers, the audience, is to give yourself a great big squeezy hug and know that you are truly a gift to yourself and all those around you. And I want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch this video, and to Sam for participating in this blog collaboration and video collaboration. And you can find out more about me and the organizing services that I offer at thepracticalsort.com. Again, it's thepracticalsort.com. You can find out more about Sam, and if this sounds like something you're interested, because I think this sounds so cool, she offers a free midlife rescue session. And you can find out more about her at samsalenger.com. I'll let you spell it out so I don't get it wrong.
SAMSALENGER.com.
Thank you. And you can reach out to me again at thepracticalsort.com. I offer a free 30-minute phone consultation so we can just talk about whatever you've got going on in terms of organizational issues, and we can chat about it, come up with some resolution for you. And with that, I hope you all have a happy holiday season and that you're going to rock it in 2020.
Yes,
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.